Hi church, it's Pastors Jen and Jacob here. We're actually coming to you from Kansas City, where we've been spending a few days with Jacob's family for the holidays. We just wanted to touch in because the Omicron variant is obviously surging, and we know that people in the community are testing positive, even if they've been vaccinated and boosted. And so we just wanted to say, first of all, now's a great time to get boosted or vaccinated if you haven't been already. And then we wanted to make sure that on Sunday morning, when everybody comes to worship, we are practicing really safe protocols. So we're actually going to be going back to some of the things we did during previous surging times. So Pastor Jacob is going to give us a rundown of what to expect on Sunday.
Yeah, we're just going to implement protocols that we had in place when we first started our indoor worship and then during the Delta surge. So they are as follows. First, we're not going to have any drink or food service after the service. And so after the service, feel free to talk to each other, but we encourage you to go outside to do that. Of course, when we are in the sanctuary, we already have a mask policy that will be followed. Right now, the guidelines are encouraging everyone to go to N95 or KN95. So if you are able to do that, please do so. That's just to protect you and other people around you better. We encourage you to continue to practice social distancing. Instead of having our greeters and ushers walking through the sanctuary during the service, we're just going to have our offering box at the back of the sanctuary in the narthex like we did before. We depend on your contributions, so thank you so much for the giving that you do each and every Sunday. Since this Sunday is also Communion Sunday, we're just going to forego that and we won't be doing communion. And hopefully we'll be able to be in a position where we can do that in February. And then during the hymns in the service, we won't be encouraging people to stand up together in order to sing. So that will just be a personal choice if you want to do that behind your masks. But that's just some of the protocols we've had in place before that we're going to put in place again now during the surge. We're grateful that you as a congregation have done everything within your power to keep each other safe as best as possible. And we know that we can implement these protocols when we need to. We can become more lax when we are able to, and we'll get through this together. So as Jen said, get boosted if you haven't already. The science on that is clear that it's helping during the Omicron surge, and we'll come together as a community. So if you're someone who wants to be worshiping with us in the sanctuary, we will do our best to keep you safe. If you're someone who wants to be worshiping with us online, we'll always have that available. As always, we are here for you and whatever you need. So our greetings from Kansas City. We can't wait to be back in person with you in California, and Pastoral Laurel has a message for you tomorrow. You are in such good hands with Pastor Laurel, who's going to be leading the service this Sunday. So we can't wait for you to get a little sneak peek from her in tomorrow's devotion.
I do have one more thing. We've told our staff, just as a safety precaution, to work from home as much as possible during this surge. So if you need to get a hold of Jasmine or Jocelyn or any of our other staff members, the best way to reach them is by email or by phone call. And for most of our staff, the phone calls will go directly to their home phones or their cell phones. But the easiest way is probably through email. And we just ask that you be patient with them as they respond, because it's not as easy to respond quickly when they're not in the office. But we feel for everyone's safety, it's best to just limit any exposure or contact that we have with each other in the building. So that's the best way to get a hold of our staff right now.
All right, wishing you all a very happy new year as we continue this journey together.
Stay safe, stay well. We'll see you soon.